Hello everyone and welcome to the week 82 patch for Icarus. So there's been some really good quality of life changes in this week's update, so let's get straight into it. Player beacons have also been overhauled again this week. They did get downgraded from tier 4 to tier 3 in the week 81 update. If you're unaware, you now craft the portable beacon on the machining bench, and the crafting cost is 30 gold wire, 25 copper wire, 10 steel ingots, 20 platinum sheath, and 10 glass. The devs have gone a little step further with the beacon in this week's update, so let's go ahead and place it and take a look. So one of the good changes with the beacon is it no longer needs direct sunlight, so it'll just stay running. So let's go ahead and place that down, and you can see it's marked as outside. So let's click on that. Now this is what's new in this week's update. You can now mark an area with a symbol and a color, which is pretty neat. There's plenty of symbols to mark as well to identify the location or hostile or food what's in that area. So this adds a lot of customization and accessibility to the game, so you can really remember what stuff is and all of that good stuff. So that is a really nice change. Let's just go make that a nice little pink skull and crossbones, and there we have it. It is now easily identifiable on the map. Moving on to the creature deterrents. These have been slightly updated and tweaked as well. When the tier 2 creature deterrent got released, you could just place it down and it would work. Now you need to feed it fuel, either spoiled meat or spoiled plants. Now if you put spoiled meat in, it will run for 15 minutes. Let's just go ahead and take that out of there, and then let's put one spoiled plant in there, and that will run for 10 minutes. So if you put spoiled meat in there, you're getting an additional 5 minutes basically. And when you hover over it, it will say it's active while it has fuel. And as you can see here, when you look at the other deterrents, it says inactive, as the tier 3 needs biofuel and the tier 4 needs power. Additional changes in this week's patch is also pretty good. Steel screws have been removed from all of the steel tools, and they now require iron nails. So you no longer need the machining bench at all to get the steel tools. Also, payouts from geysers using the vapor condenser has changed as well. It will now scale with your difficulty. Easy mode, you'll get 5. Hard mode, you'll get 10. So you'll be sitting somewhere in the middle on normal mode. This is because more items have been added to the game, which requires more enzymes. So the devs have had to bump up the enzyme counts a lot, which is good, because I never really wanted them to do all the work to get 1 or 2 enzymes. This makes me more inclined to try and get them now. Next up is the Yes Chef achievement has finally been fixed. I know a couple of my regulars within my community have been stressing over this because they can't get it because it's been bugged. So now they'll be happy that it is now fixed. You know who you are, you little food fiends. So yes, the Yes Chef achievement is now fixed. The devs have also shown us in this week's update a little sneak peek at next week's update. So next week's teaser is a quality of life pass on the workshop coming, which provides a much cleaner way to research and create equipment, as well as enabling prospectors, in some cases, to get some equipment far easier than before. There will be no workshop items added next week, but if you look carefully at the image, you will see some future content from the new frontiers that will be available when released. So let's take a look at this screenshot then. As you can see in the upper left, there is a new currency. And on the left, there is now a menu with everything broken down into subsections for pickaxes, knives, spears, consumables, etc. And obviously when you click on one of them specific items will be showcased in the center of your screen. This is clearly far more superior, cleaner, and much easier to navigate than the current workshop menu. This is a big W, and I can't wait to check this out next week. And that's it for another week, folks. Let me know down in the comments what you thought. As always, I want to say a massive thank you to my Ko-Fi and YouTube supporters for supporting my content. If you do want to support me, you can either become a YouTube channel member or go to my Ko-Fi, where I can offer you even more perks and more membership options there. So if you do want to support me, check out the links down in the description or the pinned comment. As always, make sure you leave a like on this video, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below what you thought of this patch. I'll see you all again soon. My character clearly does like this patch because he's very happy. And yeah, I'll see you all again soon.